everybody, General Discord here, and welcome back once again to Discord in Minecraft. Oh, thank you for the lag spike right off the bat. Really appreciate that. So wonderful. How's everyone doing? Welcome back once again to Discord in Minecraft. I'm here. Today's not going to be a very exciting episode. It's going to be more of a talky episode. I've got stuff to talk about today. But I wanted to start off with something. I've got 32 levels, and as you can see, my pick hand is empty. I need a pick. Let's make a diamond pick right here. I've got a couple in here. I've got my Silk Touch and I've got my Fortune. I don't want to use those guys. I'd just like a workhorse pick. Ideally, Efficiency 4 Unbreaking 3. That would be great, because I could upgrade that to Efficiency 5 Unbreaking 3, and then just repair that pick. That would be great. That would be the greatest. Hey, come on. Spread the diamonds. Thank you. So anyway, gonna enchant this here. Let's do a 5, since that's plus 5 attack damage. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No whammies, no whammies, no whammies, no whammies, no whammies, no whammies, no whammies. Okay, well, Silk Touch it is then. But since it's unbreaking and it doesn't have efficiency, this one's going in the chest. And I will use the Efficiency 4 Silk Touch pick from now on. Well then, that was unsuccessful. So unfortunate. So very unfortunate. So how's everyone doing? Hope you all are doing well. I am doing pretty well. I'm on my day off on Wednesday, the 16th of July. Can't believe it's halfway through the month already. That's just crazy. This is the midpoint of the month for me here. That's just wild. Just crazy talk. Can't believe it already. Got a little bit of cleanup to do over here, and I'm going to be doing that in today's episode here. And I'm going to be talking to you guys, too, because you know how I like to talk. Couple things off the bat right here. Thank you for your wonderful reaction to my newest series, which was kind of a surprise even to me. The Mad Pack series, Modded Minecraft. I was kind of surprised that I decided to actually make a series. Hello, single-digit FPS, please, stop it. Thank you. Kind of surprised I even decided to make that series, but I really got into it, and it was a lot of fun. The first episodes had a lot of views and likes so far, so I really appreciate it. I feel encouraged to make more episodes, but I won't make more episodes if they're not liked. You know, if you enjoy the series, you know, go and give it some love. I think the second episode is going to be coming out this coming Sunday. I still need to figure out something to do for Cube Planet. I've kind of lost my motivation there. It's been really bad. I'm sorry, Cube Planet. I love you. Vanilla I'm talking about. The Mad Pack obviously is Cube Planet as well, but you know, vanilla is tough sometimes. But yeah, if you enjoyed that series, let me know. You know, go and show your love in that channel, or in that series, that first episode, I should say. I was hoping to get the first episode to 10 likes. Got to 8 so far, which is pretty damn good for a video. So, you know, if you enjoy it, you know, let me know, and I'll keep making more. This whole mess right back here, all the dispensers and everything like that, this is from my 4th of July Spectacular. And as I said in the last episode, the World Tour, I went into creative mode and gave myself the firework materials. And I did that because I really wanted to put on a good show. You know, I like doing special things for the holidays sometimes, and I just like making things look nice. I like having fun, and that's what this game is about. It's about fun right here. Occasionally, you know, sometimes I'll do stuff like that. You know, sometimes I'll go into creative mode for something special. I don't do it on a daily basis. I rarely do it, in fact. But it's for something special. You know, I flew around my Discord Minecraft world for that episode 100 intro, the episode where I fought the Ender Dragon. Flew around in creative mode, took a look at my builds. Last week, obviously, we had the World Tour that I flew around in creative mode for. So it's something that I will do from time to time, but it's not an everyday thing because, you know, I don't want it to be an everyday thing. I want it to be a special sort of thing, and that's why I did all the time with the fireworks, and I think the fireworks display turned out really well. You guys can be the judge of that. You know, if you haven't seen the episode, check it out. It's all 4th of July-y and stuff. It's pretty good, I think. So yeah, that's just a random rare thing that I will do, and it's my prerogative to do that because I like having fun with this game, and that was something fun. Sitting for hours at a mob grinder to try and get creeper drops is not fun, especially when you don't make the mob grinder right. Speaking of which, I made a mob grinder, and it doesn't work very well, and I'm very sad because it took me a while to build it. I'll show that to you maybe this episode, maybe not, I don't know. But anyway, another subject to talk about is I've been thinking of possibly installing Optifine into my vanilla Minecraft folder, and that would make this no longer technically vanilla Minecraft. And I would feel bad doing that, but my computer's been having, lag issues and stuff like that. Like, you guys can see in the videos here, sometimes the frame rate dips really low. Like, right now, it's actually pretty good. Looking over this way, it's almost 30 FPS. But as I'm moving around, running around, it's dipping down to, 14, 13 FPS as I'm going here. And I would like to recover some of that. And I don't have any mods. This is obviously vanilla. But I'm considering putting in Optifine just to make my life a little bit easier. Because I really like making these videos for you guys, and I like them to be of good quality, but I feel like with the constant lag spikes and everything like that, me always, addressing it, because that's what I do. I point things out. It's called hanging a lantern on it. It's pointing out the obvious for comedic effect or whatever. But I feel like it's something that really bugs me, and I would like to correct it if I can. The only way I can really think of correcting it without Optifine is to get a new computer, and that's not going to happen anytime soon. So I don't know. If you guys think that's okay, let me know. I might still do it anyway, but I'm really strongly considering doing the whole Optifine thing just to give myself a better experience, and to make it look better for you guys too. It's not like Optifine really changes the game or anything like that. It just adds some graphical settings to save your PC's power. And I'm always concerned about that, especially ever since the first time I was trying to record the world tour. And my computer shut down on me because it overheated because it was, I don't know, processing too fast. Speaking of which, I have an ice pack under my computer right now. And I just checked it to see where the hotspot was. And I fixed it. So it's all good here. So anyway, we've got some time here. Let me run over, let's walk over, or let's go over this way, and I'll show you the mob drop grinder that I built. While we're doing that, I can talk to you about the other thing I want to talk about, which is moving. 3 weeks from today, actually 3 weeks from Tuesday, my lease at my apartment is up. 3 weeks from like 2 days ago, so now it's less than 3 weeks. I've lived in my apartment for close to 5.5 years now. I really like it here, but because of the way that everything is going in Colorado in terms of like home ownership fees and like rent, rent is just increasing like so high, and it's really frustrating because I pay more than a full paycheck every month for rent, and it's something that I don't want to continue doing because it's very difficult to keep making ends meet when I'm paying all this money for rent. So I'm looking for a new place, and I haven't found one yet. And I have to be out of my apartment in less than 3 weeks. And it's kind of stressing me out a little bit here. You guys saw the thing I built in the back. I'm just taking a look up here because it's nice. If I had Optifine, I could like zoom all the way down to that bridge way out there, and we could see it from a distance. I'm probably going to install Optifine. Just saying. Anyway, mob grinder over here. Just a simple drop grinder. They spawn in the darkness. There is water canals in there that take them down to just a dropping hole, and they drop their mob or their drop the drops down there. This is my attempt to try and find the ideal location for them to spawn. I'll take you up top there so we can take a look at what I built up there. I built an AFKing platform that I thought was going to work, and it really hasn't. And I think part of the problem is that I built this too close to ground level. I think I would need to build this higher in the air or possibly over a large body of water, like the ocean. may have to reconsider this design and build this around the ocean somewhere. Well, anyway, mobs are supposed to spawn in here. You can hear there's like a zombie down there, but there's really not that many mobs that actually spawn in there. So I tried to go up here because, you have to be at least 24 blocks away from the mobs, or 24 blocks away from mobs to spawn. So I built myself a little AFKing platform up here, and I mean, it gets okay results, but it's really not as much as I would have liked to see. So it's kind of disappointing in that sense. Just heading down the ladder here. I suppose I could have jumped off into the lake here, but meh. So we can take a look down at the box down here. I built a bunch of hoppers. There goes a creeper he did. Built a bunch of hoppers to lead into this chest right here. And, got some pretty good drops right here, but it's not great rates. There are a couple witches, and the reason there are these drops in there is because I had to kill them by hand. So, it's okay, but it's frustratingly slow for me. So, up here I built a tower to try and improve spawn rates. And I was looking up in here, it says 7 entities. That's not very many. There should be more. And the problem is, probably the caves underground here, they're also spawning. Built another AFK bunker in here, tried to see if that would work. Let's see what's underground here. It says there's only like 5 underground, but I don't know. It's been a thing. It's been a thing. So this is a thing that I built. It's not great. It was an experiment, basically. I mean, I've built mob drops before that have worked very well, but those were in like a skyblock sort of situation. So that would be why they worked so well. This is not skyblock. This is real world. Real world! Real world road rules. Crazy shows on MTV. Back when they still played music occasionally. Oh boy. So anyway, back to the moving subject. It's just been frustrating, It's been frustrating trying to find a place that's affordable because, rent is not cheap, especially when you live by yourself. I live by myself right now. I've lived by myself for 5.5 years. I really like living by myself because I basically get to do what I want. I can hang out, don't have to, answer to anybody at home. Right now I'm just sitting in my living room talking to myself and recording, and I have the TV on. It's muted, of course. Just sitting here recording. I couldn't do this if I had roommates. They'd think I was weird. I have to stay in my room, and I hate having to lock myself down in my room all day because that's just that's not fun to me. But I think the plan is, well, the plan has been that I'm trying to find a place to rent. Originally, the plan was me trying to find a place to own, but with my credit and everything like that, my credit is really good, but I apparently don't have enough credit sources or don't make enough money for the people who give loans. So they're just kind of all like, oh, Discord, you can have this amount of money. And I'm like, great, that's not going to buy me very much. Thanks. So, it's just one of those things where it's like not enough money, not nearly enough money to like be able to buy my own place. My parents are going to help me out a little bit here, but I feel bad. I feel bad taking money from them. They're my parents. I don't like taking money from them. I feel bad. So, it's one of those things where there's nothing really affordable out there. So that's why instead of thinking of like a place for me to own, it's going to be more of a place to rent. I should probably harvest this wheat. I can do some more trading with that captive villager guy. So looking for a place to rent. And the plan is, right now, going to be to try and find a place that's big enough for myself, my mom, since she is still working down here in the lowlands. My dad is retired. He lives up in the mountains right now. And my mom goes up there, 3 days a week when she's done with work. She has, long weekends. She goes and spends the time up there. But she's not ready to retire yet, so she needs a place. So myself, my mom, and my sister and her fiance, we're all very close. We've got good relationships, so we're hoping that we can find a place together to save us all a little bit of money, and find a space. Because right now, no one's living situation is ideal. Like mine's the best, but my lease is up in 3 weeks because my apartment company required 60 days notice if you're going to leave, and that's a really long time to kind of throw yourself out there. and not be sure where you're going to go. And as you can see, it's been, a month and a half, and I still don't have a place lined up to live. So there's been places we've been looking at, but they've been rented out. I went and drove by a place yesterday that seems really nice, like 4 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, which would be awesome because maybe I could have myself a little recording studio or at least an office where I could record in and stuff. But it's been frustrating because places keep, just getting yanked out from under our feet, it feels like. And it's kind of been stressing me out a little bit, so I've done my best to just take a deep breath and step back and not stress about it. My mom's currently out of the country. She's overseas with a best friend of hers in Ireland. It's like a dream vacation for her. They've been over there for, I don't know, week and a half now or something like that. And keep getting sporadic email updates. They're having a great time, blah, 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 all that stuff. So it's good to see that they're having a good time, but can't really do anything without her because her paperwork can't really be filled out because she's in Ireland. So I don't know. It's been a stressful situation dealing with the whole not having a place to live and the deadline looming. I really need to start packing some stuff up, but I'm really, really procrastinating on it. I never do anything without a deadline, which is why I'm recording this episode. Hey, 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 easy, easy. Which is why I'm recording this episode the day before it's supposed to go up, because slacker and whatnot. So I don't know. If worse comes to worse, if we can't find a place, what I'm going to do is I'm going to temporarily move up into the mountains with my dad. I'm going to live up there and make the hour and a half commute down to my job 5 days a week. Really not looking forward to that. But if it happens, it happens. There's nothing I can really do about it. I've got to keep going with my job. It'd be nice to save money. The only downside is it might be more difficult for me to get videos up to you guys. Not because of, I can't record up there. I can. My dad's totally cool with me, talking to myself in a room and recording. The issue is internet speed. My dad's internet speed is very bad. The uploads take freaking forever. For like an episode of Quakecraft, and those videos are like, they're like 8 to 12 minutes long or something like that usually. It takes about 8 hours to upload one of those episodes in the mountains. Whereas down here, my apartment, it would take about an hour and a half. So up there is not really ideal internet conditions, so it might be difficult. I might miss some episodes if I have to do that. We're hoping not to do that. This place I took a look at yesterday looks really promising. Hopefully, my sister thinks so, and hopefully my dad thinks so as well, but, we'll just have to wait and see. I'm kind of just in a wait and see mode right now. I don't know what's going to happen. Don't know what's going to happen yet, so just kind of seeing where the world is going to take me and what's going to happen next, because I really don't know what's going to happen. It's kind of weird. It's kind of weird to be in this situation, to not have a fallback plan immediately ready to go. The only thing I'm really looking forward to about moving is getting a new bed. That's the thing I'm really looking forward to. As soon as I move, I'm getting a new bed, because my bed I have had for like 7.5 years, and it is at its end. It's all saggy. It's not firm anymore. It's not comfortable sometimes. Some nights I wake up and my back is just killing me. And that's partially due to work. I do a lot of lifting and moving around at work and stuff like that. So that's part of that. But having a good bed would really be nice. It would really help the situation out a lot. So I don't know. Just a random ramble today. Hey, let's go. Right over here. Random ramble about all sorts of things here. Not a very interesting episode. Sorry about that, guys. Next week we're going to build some stuff. Not sure what exactly, but I'll figure out something. I do have one thing that I can build, but it would lead us into a different part of the world that we haven't been to a while. It would be over in Rock Ridge, a little town out in the Horselands. We visited that briefly in the World Tour episode last week. So who knows? We might be heading out there again for a little while. Because I did say that I would return there someday, and, well, maybe that day is next week. Because it's not today. Definitely not today. Let's go and trade with this guy a little bit here. Let's get some more emeralds. Grind some emeralds out of this dude. Hey, buddy. How you doing? You want some wheat? Oh, you like that, don't you? Yeah, you like the wheat. Oh, no more, huh? You're done with that? Done with that? Okay, let's buy some chicken. Could use some more chicken. There we go. This guy has so many trades, it's silly. Uh-huh, you like that? You happy? Let me sell you some more wheat? Oh, yeah, you will. Yeah, you will. There you go, buddy. There you go. Couple more emeralds? Ah, come on. Okay, that's good enough for now. Good enough for now. Thank you for doing business with me. Appreciate it. Ow. So yeah, I think that's going to do it for this episode, guys. Once again, sorry, not an interesting episode. Just sort of a clean-up, talky episode. A lot of stuff on my mind lately, so I've just been trying to think this all through. I appreciate you guys hearing me out. Very appreciated. You guys are great listeners. I appreciate it very much. But yeah, like I said, that's gonna do it for this episode, guys. I've got nothing else I can talk about today. I've talked enough to you already. Talked your ears off. Like I said, tune in next week. We'll be building something. Not sure what yet, but we'll build something good. It'll be fun, and we'll go from there. Continuing on. Once again, don't forget to check out my the first episode of Mad Pack. There's gonna be another episode coming out this Sunday. Still got to figure out if I'm going to do a Cube Planet episode that day, too. There we go. Got onto the roofs. Haha. That's the challenge right there. Trying to see if I should start doing 2 episodes a day on some days. Or Sundays. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, go give that video some love. Give this video some love if you liked it. Remember to click that like button. It's much appreciated. But yeah, for now, that's going to do it for this episode. Thanks so much for watching, guys, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.